Are you notoriously known to job hop and want to change that? In our last video, we talked about some of the things that you can look for in your next job opportunity that'll help you stay there for the long term. Now, in this video, we're going to talk about some of the benefits of actually staying at the same employer for the long term. So the first benefit that you get when you stay at the same employer for a long time is you develop over time a sense of ownership. That hopefully means getting behind the organization and actually really taking, a personal approach to your work. It'll help you succeed. It'll hopefully help you pave a way for some growth and ultimately more money and more savings in your pocket. Another thing that happens when you stay at the same employer for the long term is you tend to develop more quality long-term relationships, both with your coworkers and just as importantly with your customers. It is never a positive conversation when you call up a customer and you say, hey, listen, I've moved on and now I'm at this next place, especially if you're doing it all too often. It really depletes your credibility every time you're doing that. Another thing that's positive for you when you stay at the same employer is your work efficiency. Work efficiency is huge because you don't have to learn new systems or start doing it again in a different way, someone else's different way. You get to actually work on making your job easier. Repetition creates habits, and habits are something that you don't have to work hard to maintain, right? So you get work efficiency, which is a beautiful thing. And the last thing that I'm going to mention is a positive morale. Think about when you become dissatisfied or disengaged with your employer. What do? You start looking for greener grass on the other side. And it's this constant mental state of chasing something that you don't have. Well, instead of having to chase something, you get to develop a morale that ultimately empowers you to be better and continue to develop, what you're good at. So those are some of the positives. That's what's going to help you stay with your organization. That's what's going to help you excel at your organization. If you found this information to be valuable, make sure you follow me. I'll continue to add little nuggets of information that'll keep you on the path of greater wealth and wellness. I'm Wealth Coach Amir, and I'll see you soon.